Steve, help me out with this one over in Indianapolis.
Mm-hmm.
They signed Daniel Jones.
Yep.
So are they basically saying the Anthony Richardson experiment is over, or are they both going to compete to be QB1? What's going on over there in Indy?
Well, they didn't just sign Daniel Jones. They signed him to a $14 million contract. Again,
Right.
still very affordable, but it's a very expensive backup quarterback contract.
Yeah.
It's probably more than what Anthony Richardson is making on a rookie deal.
On this rookie deal, right.
So what they're saying is, Anthony Richardson, if you don't get it together, we got someone who's going to take your spot, right? So last year, after Anthony Richardson comes back, after the injury, his rookie year, you hear some stuff, the coach, people saying that he's got to do some stuff to learn to be a pro. So what do? They bring in Joe Flacco.
Right.
Veteran player, played in the Super Bowl, MVP of the Super Bowl. Let's show him how to be a pro. Well, what does Anthony Richardson do after a play?
He tap out.
I come out. Hey, man, that's not being a pro, man. That lost him a lot of points in that locker room. And you got pros in that locker room. You got Zaire Franklin. You got DeForest Buckner.
Right.
You got those dudes on that offensive line trying to protect you. Those guys are pros. Those dudes are putting food on their table to feed their families. And you're talking about this because you think you got time? It doesn't work like that in a locker room. And so the head coach and the general manager, who will be blown out if they lose again this year, are like, we got to get somebody in here. So in case Anthony's not reliable, we got to get somebody in here who we can trust. So I think it's going to be an absolute competition in training camp. And if the presence of a pro like Joe Flacco didn't get your attention, right, which I do think it did to some degree, because Anthony Richardson did play better towards the back part of the season. We got someone who's just almost as young as you. Danny Jones is 27, 28 years old.
Right.
He's taken his bumps and bruises playing that New York market. We got somebody who we lost with you. We can lose without you. Right. So this is someone who, and I think both of them will rise up. I think both of them will compete, because this is an opportunity for Daniel Jones to build his career back, to be the next Sam Darnold.
Right.
So somebody who can compete and someone who can get the best out of you. May the best man win, and I'm all for it.
Oh, no
I'm
doubt
all
about
for
it.
it.